What's up, guys? My name is Joe. It is September 24th, 2015. I'm making this video to share with you guys my story and, try to help other people in my position. Um, so here we go. I obviously was born a female, and, to my family and my mom and, anybody that knew me as a newborn, saw myself as, a beautiful female, a beautiful daughter, a beautiful granddaughter, whatever the case might have been. But, from the very first cry, I was a male. There's no doubt, and, I'll give you some examples why, or, give you reasons, but, my brain has always been male, and it sucks because, my body is obviously female. But anyway, as a kid, at birthday parties, or during Christmas time, or anytime I would get a gift, it would be something girly, as like a dress or a Barbie, or something pink or purple. And I just remember opening it and seeing it and just crying, just bawling and screaming like a brat. Like, that wasn't me. I wanted action figures, or boy clothes, or Spider-Man, just something that wasn't girly. I never understood why, as a kid, why I was always given girly items or girly things. I hated it. I was so confused by it, and obviously now it makes sense. But as a little kid, you don't sit there and think of that kind of stuff. But another funny story is, uh, my cousin's probably gonna kill me for this, but um, I used to always play house with her, and I'd always be, like the husband or the father, and she'd be, the wife or whatever. And it felt right, like, even being, a child playing the boy part in any type of game, I just felt like I was myself. Like, okay, this feels good. Like, I'm being referred to as he, or, I'm being the guy in, our little fairy tale, whatever we would play, or whatever the hell. But, my aunt even, now she told me from that, from the very first day she saw me and my cousin playing house, she knew that I was different, or, something was just off. You know what I mean? Like, no girl would be that comfortable playing a boy position or a boy character. And, there was times where, I'd kiss, or I'd try to kiss my little cousin, and it's like, that's kind of gross, but it's just true, man. I felt like I was a guy, and as a little kid, you don't know, at that point, you're not supposed to do that. But anyway, forget I even told you that. No, but another thing, Halloween, I would walk into Party City or any kind of costume store, and the gorier the better. If it had blood, if it was like, gushing out, anything gross, if anything, like boy related, I was all about it. Everyone was being like little princesses, or, just something like a fairy, and I was like, it's Halloween. Like, no one wants to be a fairy. At least I didn't. I'd always feel out of place because, all the girls would be in all these little cute outfits, and it was just, it wasn't me. I loved the screamo mask with the blood coming, and that was my Halloween. I like scaring people and being me. Um, let's see. at first I thought, okay, maybe, maybe I just like girls. Maybe I'm a lesbian. So middle school is when I first started realizing that, about sixth grade. And then, as the years went on, and especially, high school, I came to realization that, it's deeper than that. It's much deeper than just, having a an attraction to females. It's, I'm not a lesbian, and that was probably really hard to accept. That I was I'm I mean, I was already different, liking girls, but now, being trapped in the wrong body, I'm completely different, and it was hard. But now that, I realized, like, after doing research and, other things, talking to people, like, this is who I am. This is who I was born as. And, many people ask, what makes you feel like you're transgender, or, what makes you think you want to be a male. And it's like, it kind of upsets me, because, people don't sit here and think to themselves, oh, I want to be a female, or I want to be a male. Like, we were born this way. We, from the very start, we were born. You're born who you are, basically. And many people, progress different than others. Excuse me. Progress different than others. They grow and develop differently, and, different times and everything. So luckily for me, I, found out pretty early. But everyone's just different. Um, Another funny little thing. Back in high school, I always seemed to get a lot of attention from, certain girls or certain people. And looking back, every single female that, I had a relationship with, or that I was interested in, was straight. And, everyone would joke around and be like, oh, dude, she's gay for you. She's gay for you. Like, she's not gay. And back then, even in high school, I wasn't a lesbian. My mind is fully male, and that's crazy to think back on. But I've never been attracted, or even, dated a lesbian. And it's actually really odd to me. But it clicks now. um I just, also, like, another thing in high school, man, I despised high school. It was a rough 4 years. It really was, truthfully, for many reasons. I never really fit in. No matter how hard I tried, no matter how hard I wanted to, it was very difficult to get along with the girls, and also with the boys. I mean, for example, I'd walk down the hall, and, any guy or male I'd see, I gave the most dirtiest looks to them. I sized them up and down. And, I know why I did that now. I was completely jealous. I was just absolutely, completely jealous and confused as to, well, why was he born a man? Why does he, get to be who he is? And, why is my body female? Why do I feel this way? You know what I mean? Like, why why'd this happen to me? And, to every guy from high school, dude, I apologize. I really do, because I was very mean. But it just, it makes sense. Um let's see. This video is, not the easiest to do. And what really helped me to come out or to tell my, close family members were videos on YouTube or videos from social media, coming out stories or transitioning stories. And I remember I used to watch them almost every single night, and I would just cry. I would just cry and bawl. And think to myself, like, why do they make me so emotional? Why do I want it so bad? Why do I crave to take that journey to go through all of that? It was definitely, it definitely opened my mind watching those videos, and I just couldn't hide it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I was so unhappy with myself. I There was many moments in high school that I went through some major depression, major depression, and anxiety. And I went through counseling. Some counselors thought maybe I'm bipolar, maybe I have chemical imbalances. You know what I mean? Just all kinds of you know stuff. And it's because I'm not happy. I'm not who I feel I'm meant to be or who I need to be. And that's really hard to accept. And I mean, it's true though. you know it's without a doubt 100% true. And um I just always felt so different, and so confused. And now it's kind of easier. I know what I need to do. I know the steps I need to take to becoming where I want to be. And I'm going to do whatever it takes. But I just want to make this video and help other transgender people. And dude, if you're in my position or you feel like this, come out, man. Honestly, it feels so good to come out and to get help and to talk to people, and it's a huge weight lifted off your shoulder. Um, to everybody that made videos that I've watched, thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be taking the steps I am now. I wouldn't be sitting here making my video. And I thank you very much for that, because you have helped me tremendously. Um, right now, I actually have moved to Key West. I'm from Tampa, and I moved down here to go to college. Um, I'm working with my therapist from home right now to try to find a therapist here that I feel comfortable with and that can help me in all the ways that I need to be helped. Um, it's it's a long journey, it's a long process, but hey, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to be Joe, the real Joe. And maybe my next video you guys will see me all jacked up with some muscles, some testosterone in me. Just kidding. No, but who knows? With time, who knows? But for everyone that supports me, thank you, because it's not easy. But I love you guys, and I have an amazing support group, and everyone. It's not easy, but it gets easier. It really does. It gets easier, and there's many things you can do to, help you go through that and help you come out. And I just hope, if you're watching this and you feel like this, that you do come out. Um, but thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And thank you for understanding, because it's not the easiest thing in the world for some people. and everyone has, their different perspectives and different outlooks on certain topics or certain things. But if you got even, this far, just thank you. And I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. God bless.